If English is not your first language, it's not your native language, this video is going to be really interesting for you and really important for you as well. I'm going to be talking about one incident that happened with me, and because of that one misunderstanding, I think it really, really shattered my confidence in my career. I will be talking about it. I know a lot of my friends who don't have English as a primary language. Even I don't have English as a primary language. I don't. I have learned it like everyone else does with years and years. We have to learn our studies and when we talk in our corporate life, and a lot of things that we do in our career helps us learn this new language. But learning the new language, it's not easy. And I still remember when I was in India, and I had done all the things, right? I had done my graduation, post graduation, I was working there. And then when I decided to do my master's here in US, I came here. And I think it was in the initial first month itself. I'm talking about the incident that happened with me. It was in the first month itself that I think we had gone in the administration department, and they were asking me for some more documents. I think transcript or something. So they were asking me, "Hey, can you get those shipped to us, or share those with us? Can you do that?" And I said, "I can't do it. I can't do it because it's not possible." And they said, "You say what?" They were asking because they didn't understand what I said. They said, "You say what?" I said, "I can't do it. I can't do it." They say, "You say what? What did you say? You say what?" They still did not get what I said. I said, "Sir, I can't do it. It's not possible. I can't do it." And then still they were confused. And luckily there was someone who was sitting next to her in the administration, and she said that he's saying he can't do it. He can't do it because it's not possible. The school in India may not send those documents here, so you can't. And then they say, "Oh, you can do it. Oh, that's fine. Can you just write an application and we'll get that resolved and all that." But I felt so. How would I put that emotion? I felt so awkward, a little embarrassed as well, that I just could not say or convey what I wanted to say, even after repeating a couple of times. And it's not that I was doing anything wrong, but it's just the accent that was different. And I felt so, I mean, that emotion I can still remember. It was so awkward at the time. And I actually felt after that that, I mean, even though we have learned a new language for so long, it's it's not something that we can say we have learned it when we get exposed to different sectors. Like when I was in India, I didn't feel this way, but when I came here, within initial months I felt this. Now because I have been in US for a decade now, it's something that comes natural to me. Like I know with whom, if someone is from a specific region, say APAC region or EMEA region, I know exactly how I'm going to be talking with them. Or even if I don't talk with them, I know exactly how to interpret or listen to them. So it comes naturally because I have gotten exposed to that. So I think there are three lessons I feel that I got out of being exposed to English for so long, and I think this will be useful for you as well. So let's go for those three lessons that I feel. Again, these are from my understanding. Number one is your communication decides your visibility. It's not just your talent, and I really believe in this. Why would I say it? Just think of it. If you are listening to me right now, you are listening because you like the communication skills or the talent or the way I'm communicating this with you, then only you are listening to me. Even though it may happen that I have the talent. In this, the talent would be the stories that I have, the material that I have, how much value I am providing it to you, how much useful it is for you. All of these things are there. But even if those are there and I am not able to share that, in a good manner, in good communication skills, which you don't like, then you will not be staying here in the video and you will just swipe out of it, right? So the communication decides the visibility, not just the talent which is there. And this I really believe in. So if you are able to kind of share that across, what you believe in, you are able to communicate that nicely. It's an important aspect. And throughout your career, I would not say only for an interview, for example, you are going for, or a group discussion you are going for, or any, no, it's not restricted to that. If you have good communication skills, it is going to help you in a long way. And remember, this is kind of a journey, right? I cannot say that I am the best communicator. I cannot say that. I would also make a lot of mistakes, and there are going to be a lot of people who also make a lot of mistakes. That doesn't mean, but in that journey, we are progressing. So that is an important piece. And remember, just having talent is not good enough. If you have to increase your visibility, that communication is going to decide that visibility. That was number one. Number two, the second lesson that I feel is English is not just about the grammar. It's also about the clarity that comes into it. Just look at the example that happened with me, right? It's not that my grammar was incorrect. When we say I can't do it, it's not grammatically wrong. It's fine when anyone says, it's just the accent which is different. But it was not clear enough for someone else. I was not able to innovate and understand that if I have to change the accent, then the other person may be able to understand that. So the clarity was not there. Now, when we talk about English, I would not have been able to improve my English by just going back to the dictionary and say, hey, this is how I need to talk. No, that would not have helped me here. What would have helped me was understanding the accent and bringing that clarity, because someone else there was able to kind of get through that, right? They said what he's trying to say is he can't do it, and that was it. So it was just a small change in the accent which was there that would have made a huge difference in this. So I actually totally believe in this. Now when I am being in US for so long and been exposed to all of these things, I feel when I'm looking back that only about grammar is not something that is going to help. It's about clarity as well. And the third thing, and I think this is the most important thing, is that confidence improves only after the exposure. Only after the exposure, not after textbooks. Again, how do you think? I mean, I know this is intuitive, but how do you think the confidence is going to come? We see a lot of people, you would have seen a lot of people who talk about, English speaking, and, this is how the English grammatical things would come, verb, proverb, all those adjectives and everything. But you would have seen that your confidence doesn't improve even after that. Even after that, when you are looking at it, your confidence would not improve. I'm talking about people who don't have English as a native language. If you have English as your native language, you are lucky. You don't have to worry about anything that I'm talking about right now, right? You are pretty lucky because it's your primary language. But for people who don't have English as primary language, like me, this is what I'm talking about. Now, just think of how the confidence improves after exposure. If you have learned everything, you understand if anyone is talking in English, you are able to read books, you are able to write. What is holding you back in the confidence is these small things, right? When you are speaking or you are trying to add those accents, or when you are talking about it, it's difficult, right? It's difficult when you are doing it rather than writing or listening, those kind of things. If you get more exposure to this, you are going to learn more. The more you learn, the more confidence you are going to get. So with that in mind, make sure that you are exposing yourself to these vulnerable situations. If you are exposing, that's fine. If you make any mistakes, even when I'm talking in these videos, I can make mistakes. That's fine. I'm not like someone who has a native language as English. I'm bound to make mistakes. It's not that nobody's going to make mistakes anytime when they're speaking, right? But as long as you are going in that vulnerable situation, exposing yourself, you are going to get better and the confidence is going to increase. And this exposure, that accent, adjust only when you actually speak with those people from different countries, right? You cannot learn that if you just stand in front of the mirror and try to practice it. There are no shortcuts to this. Absolutely no shortcuts, I would say. You have to expose yourself and learn. If you have ever faced something like this, where English made you feel a little small, little awkward, little embarrassed, please share that in the comments. It's fine, it's not a huge deal. Even I am sharing about myself. But even if not, even if you are not willing to share, or if you have not gone through this, if you have felt emotions like these before, I just want you to know that you are not alone. You are not alone. I have been there. This is not my first day in which I am talking, right? My first day was really bad if I try to remember that. I have been there, and trust me, you can definitely grow out of it. If you need any help, or you need any help in understanding how to better your communication skills or better your English language, just post any doubts that you have in the comments, and we'll take a look at that.